elements unite and bring your Pyrex. Oh, well, that's a cute little icon on my dash. I need to look up and see what that is. Yep, we're traveling with a little baby wrench. And I don't think it means a moderator. You can't beat 75% off. Oh, and while shopping at the St. Vinny's, I spy with my little eye another HondaElement. We'll give them this sticker combo. In the usual spot. Oh, and there's a puppy in there. I wonder if I feel like I might have given this one a sticker. Yeah, that's what we do here. So another day, it's after Christmas. I'm heading out to see the kids. And I'm just stopping and doing my little obsession. I'm in town for my weekly get groceries. I have PT today, and I'm also going to see the kids. But whenever I come into town, I always do some thrifting and just see what I can find, because I like to look at all the old things. But so far, I've done pretty good. I got those two little bowls that I showed you. They were 25 cents each. And, yeah, shroom shot. Mental, I am mental. Mental magic. So, back to shots again. Okay, so now that shot's in my body, I feel really good. Wow. You know, since I've been doing this anti-inflammatory diet and with anti-inflammatory foods, doing my PT. I mean, look at me, just twisting around in my seat, all flexible. I have been feeling so amazing. It is another mixed day of weather here in Oregon. Okay, I'm at my next stop to pick up my next item, so hang on, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm so excited about this one. I can't even believe it. I guess I'm not much of a minimalist now that I'm collecting all this Pyrex, but it's really fun. And as you can see, it brings me a lot of joy. I will use it because I cook all the time out at the tiny property. And so this just makes it so that it makes cooking so much more fun. And these dishes are going to be stored in the open where I can see them, because I don't have a lot of cabinets. Okay, I'm at my next stop. I don't want to record this because it's somebody's house, but they have a cute little mid-century modern house with all kinds of cute gardens out front. So this piece is only going to be $5. And you guys are going to be like, why did you buy that? So I'll be right back. Oh, you guys. This piece is nasty, but I got it for a reason. So check this one out. You see that? Oh, why did I buy it? Because I want to see if I can restore it with this new stuff. I want to test it on a piece that I'm not spending a ton of money on and ruining. People say that the reason that this is like that is actually from the stuff I'm going to use on it. But I've heard of something else that you can do to rescue Pyrex. So, the Pyrex Rescue Ranch has officially started. I have a lot of participants that are going to be my specimens that I rescue and fix up and love, and then maybe pass along, sell, I don't know. This is just a great way to fill my time. I've really enjoyed going down the rabbit hole of the history of it, coming to cute little neighborhoods and stuff like that, and sometimes sometimes I talk to the people, sometimes I don't, but it's just nice. It's fun. Okay, I'm at my last stop, I think. We'll see. Okay, they've left it on the porch for me. I'll be right back. Okay, what did I get? Oh, boy. All right. Let's take a look at this one. This one was a bit more spendy, but... Okay, so this is the... oh, it's in good shape. Oh, it's got a few chips and stuff, but that's a butter print. Or no, that's the Amish print. Oh, look at this little cutie pie. This is the one that I was going for. This is the butter print. Okay, wait. I thought it was 3 casseroles. It's 2 casseroles and 2... Oh, and here are the lids. Now, this is the lid that I'm curious about. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to fix this lid with my stuff that's coming in the mail. Okay, that's it for thrifting for now. Okay, I just pulled over because, well, I'm hungry. I'm also thirsty. So this is another, this is Genesis juice. Love these juices. So full of nutrients and probiotics and good herbs and ingredients. And the ginger in this one is so good. I live quite a ways out of town. That's why you don't see me out visiting Isaac and Jaylene a whole bunch, because we're 2 hours apart. But I want to get you back to the house, spread out all this Pyrex. Let's take a look at it. And then I'm going to talk with you guys about what I plan to do to restore it. And if there's things around your house that you want to, you know, zhuzh up and polish up and fix up, you'll be able to do it too. We can learn together. Or my idea might not work and I might completely destroy what I just bought. But at least I haven't spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like today, I think I've spent altogether, I added it up. I've spent $75 today on all the Pyrex. Now, just one piece alone, when I restore it, it could fetch me $75. Some of the pieces I'm going to keep. Some of the pieces I am going to let go. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it online with eBay or Craigslist or whatever. I'll share that with you when I do that as well. I'm way out in the Springfield, Thurston area, and there is a St. Vinny's out here. So, we're going to stop there on my way out of town. And the weather's wild. There's a giant, I don't know if you can see out the back window here, there's a giant storm coming in. This is the end of December, and we are having some wild weather. There are flood warnings for all the rivers in this area. I forget how they rate it, or the percentages and things like that. But yeah, so there are flood warnings, and I'm in a roundabout. So that's going to be exciting, and the driveway where I live is flooded. I literally have to pull my pants up when I go out there, my pant legs, so that they don't drag in the water. Now that I've got those chores out of the way, and I'm in the area close to where the kids live, so I'm going to take over their belated Christmas gifts. I don't know how much I'll film because I always get so wrapped up with Ember, and, you know, I only get to see her once in a while. Okay, I've made it to Wild Mountain. I have a big box of Christmas gifts. Oh, look at, here we go.
Wow, that thing's got a little tree on it.
It's got a little Christmas scene on it for you. How are you? Hello.
Wow.
It's your present. You can open it up.
You got a sled on it?
Yeah, it's got a little Christmas scene. Pardon me?
Oh,
Are you gonna open it? Do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's almost too pretty to open, isn't it? Whoa, BBs.
I'm opening it.
Yeah, open it. I think BB's curious about what it is too. Oh, beavers.
She's rubbing against it too. That's funny.
Wow, that's a fancy fanciest.
That's what I was thinking.
Didn't I do this for you?
Yes.
I did that for you in the house. I did it for the other family, and oh my God, they loved it. Hi, sweetheart. What is it?
Take the bow off. Pull the bow out.
You go like that. You pull it like that. There you go.
Oh, I love my present though. I'm opening it.
You're opening it?
Yeah.
All by yourself?
I'm opening it.
Yeah. You're doing such a good job.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a baby bed.
To what?
Well, look at that.
Let's see. Let me help you open it
Okay.
so that you can get inside to it. You know what? It's for your kitchen. It's a coffee maker. You know, like how Mommy has one in the camper? It's a little coffee maker. You can make espresso. Here.
Now you can have coffee with us in the morning,
Yeah.
Amber.
Yeah, I'm going to open all of these things for you. So, yeah, you've got little coasters for your plates. You have milk. Here's a cup to put underneath. Can you make me a latte, please? And I like mine with coconut milk. And then, real tight, and we pull it. I don't know if I can do this with it. Whoa! And then, inside here is a little tiny present.
Oh.
Yeah, and then look at a little tiny crown. Oh, you get to wear this on your head.
Can you open this?
Well, it's a little game. It stays closed. You see inside there's a little ball. There, that goes on your head. Okay. Now see this little ball in here? There's little balls, and you have to try and get the little balls in these little holes. Oh, I miss giving them a sticker. Oh well, maybe I'll see them on the next Goodwill. The last time I was at this St. Vinny's, let me just flip the camera around. I was able to get that really bad Pyrex, the 2 for $7. So we're looking to see what else we can get today. Let's see if they have any more since the last time. So this is a common problem with Pyrex, this dishwasher fade. I'm really hoping that I can restore it. Let's see what the sale is today. It's regularly $6.99 and today is. So the yellow tags are regular price, the green tags are 25% off, and the white tags are 50% off. I might just come back on Tuesday and see if I can get this for 75% off, since I am going to try and restore it. Well, that was a bust. But I've already spent enough money today on Pyrex, probably enough money. I should give myself a monthly allowance. Oh, tank. Okay, so, all right. So today was successful with my pickups of Pyrex. And I'm craving something very unusual that I don't normally eat, and it's not normally on the menu. I just Googled where I can get it close to me. So I'm gonna go to my first drive-in for lunch, and I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna dine inside Tank today for lunch. Oh, this should be fun. Oh, but there is one more stop. There is one more Goodwill on the way to our restaurant. Okay, isn't this fun running around town? Okay. It really is a space for a compact, and I'm kind of compact, you know, for a HondaElement. Okay, we're at the Goodwill. This is the last stop for shopping. This is an amazing find. This is 75% off. And that's why I thrift. So I was looking at this little holder for the casserole dishes. It hasn't even been used. Like when I flipped the little panel up on it, it hasn't even been used with the candles. So, okay, that really is the end of shopping today. Now we're gonna go for lunch to a drive-in. I mean, if we're gonna go thrifting for vintage things, we might as well do a kind of a vintagey lunch. Like, weren't drive-ins a thing in the past? They were. So that's what we're gonna do for lunch today. We're gonna go to a drive-in, just like the old times. We're having a vintage day in the town. Oh, and I should show you this. Like, check it out. So this is the little, this is gonna hold my new casserole dish, but check this out when I open it up. It's never even been used. Like, there would be burn marks on here from tea lights if it had been used. So somebody, some lady somewhere or man had this just sitting maybe in their china cabinet with their Pyrex on it. So for $1, I got it for $1, and I've seen them on eBay for like $25. So that was amazing. No, I'm not selling it. It's gonna go with my cute new little casserole dish. Well, now that I've got all the thrifting out of the way, I've been up to see Isaac and Jaylena and baby Ember and give them their belated Christmas gifts. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Okay, I have never been here before. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure. I'm going in through the outdoor. I'm not even sure if they have Sonic in Canada, but we're doing Sonic today. I really want a hot dog. Okay, and they have hot dogs. Well, I guess they don't come out on roller skates and skate up to your door and take your order. It's supposed to be a drive-in, and I don't even know how to do it. I feel silly. Oh, press red button to start your order. There are the hot dogs there. I'm gonna get that one. And I guess I press this button. Oh, I gotta open the door. Oh, somebody's gonna be with me soon. Well, just like the olden days, we've gone vintage shopping, thrifting, and now we're gonna have a drive-in lunch at Sonic. The name on the order is Merv, M-E-R-V. That's my takeout name. I'd like a number 8, please.
I'm sorry, I actually can't take your order in that stall. You have to move to a different stall or come through the drive-thru.
Oh, okay, I'll move to a different stall. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Well, that's weird. They have like 7 stalls here for DoorDash pickup, and I have to move. So we have to move down here. Oh, we've got, okay, here we go. Let's get one in the sunshine. How about that? We'll take this one. Let's try this again. Oops. The red button is activated.
What can I get for you?
Yes, can I get a number 8, the hot dog? And what are the toppings for that one?
It just depends if you're getting the chili cheese or the All-American.
I just want the All-American, please.
So that has ketchup, mustard, relish, and onion.
That is perfect.
Do you want the meal or just the hot dog?
What comes with the meal?
Fries and a drink.
I would like the meal, please.
What kind of drink would you like?
Oh, goodness. How about a root beer?
All right, was there going to be anything else today?
Nope, that's fine, thank you.
Perfect, that's going to be $8.19. We'll be with you shortly.
Thank you. Oh, well, we have a nice sunny spot. For now, it could rain in a second. And we're gonna have lunch in the car. This is my first time having lunch in Tank. It'll be nice. I'm curious if they bring like a tray, you know, remember the olden days where, oh, they've got it right here. Hi, thank you.
Order for you. It'll be
Okay.
$8.19.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Perfect, you can keep the change.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, have a good one.
You too.
Here's lunch. I have been craving a hot dog. Oh, the All-American. Mustard, ketchup, relish, and onions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. And the cutest little, oh my goodness, they're so cute. And the cutest little fries. And I have my own table. That's what I love about the HondaElement, is the whole dash is like a kitchen table. And there's my little drive-in lunch on the dash of the car. That's my dining room table. And you don't think I'm going to eat lunch without washing my hands, do you? No. I've already had that nasty, icky flu earlier in the fall, and wow, it kicked my butt for 3 weeks. And, you know, I still have a tiny little bit in my respiratory, you know, and a little bit of asthma, but yeah, I still keep the necessities in the car, and once I figure out what I'm doing in the back with the build, I'll load tank up again, and I'll have everything. It'll be like having my home with me when I'm on the road. Ooh, but let's have lunch. The fries are cooked perfect. Mm-hmm. I get to catch up on my YouTube people. I'm listening to Molly McCord. Let me just pause her here for a second. I enjoy watching the astrology programs. I can't believe how good this hot dog and fries are. Ooh.
Moving energy that's building up because of how slowly Mars. Pluto is intense transformation, fears, power, challenges, how you stand up for yourself. Mars is also connected to the physical body.
Well, how fun. It doesn't get much better than this. My belly's happy. Well, for now. We'll see how that hot dog lands later this afternoon, but is there anybody behind me? This guy's just waiting. Oh, he's probably waiting for me to go. That was fun. You know, going vintage shopping. I feel like I got some really good scores today. I kind of, the one item that I did pick up, the last item, those 2 casserole dishes with the foggy lid, I paid way too much for those. But, you know, that's the thing with thrifting. And I'm new to the whole Pyrex thing, and I'm super excited about it. So, you know, I'm learning. I'll probably make that money back on one of the other dishes that I restore. But it's a really fun, I think it's a new fun hobby for me. And it just brings joy. I don't really have a lot of words for it. I mean, sometimes I think I'm eccentric or weird, and then, you know, I post these videos on YouTube and share with you, and then the comments are so amazing, and people are like, I like the same thing too. So HondaElements unite and bring your Pyrex. Okay, so here's today's find. This is that, look at that. That is in amazing shape. I love that we have the sunshine to review. There's a few little chips and stuff like that. So this one with the lid, which is in great shape. There's a few little scratches on it and stuff, but this was made in the 1950s. And the basket for it is still perfect. This one was $30. This next one it's Amish butter print. So the lid is in terrible shape, you know, really foggy. The lid should look like this, but it does not. But that's okay. I'm hoping that the cleaner that I've ordered will clean that up. This is actually in terrible shape. Oh my God. I so overpaid for this piece. Let me show you one, see if I can grab my other one and show you what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so this is one that I picked up at the St. Vinny's probably a month ago, and it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it does have a few chips and things, you know, in here. But let me compare it. You know, so they're similar, but this is the one I got today, and it's in really rough shape. There's some dark marks in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to resurrect it very much. So I did overpay for this one, but I'm learning. Now this one was a definite, well, maybe not so much. I thought it was a score, but you know, there are some chips in it and things like that. The woman, she got me, but you know, as these age, they get more and more hard to find and more rare. This is the bowl that I picked up earlier this week, and you can see the darkness and the fades and whatnot. I'm hoping that the cleaner will clean it, but check this one out. This one's nasty. Like, look, oh my gosh, this is going to be a definite restoration project. I really hope that I can fix it. And then this one was the best one of all. I mean, I think this casserole dish alone with the little serving tray, like here's this, you can see where I was checking it with some cleaner right there. This is the one I'm hoping to restore and make it look pretty again. Don't know if I'm going to be able to, but it has this nice rack for it to go on, so that's super cool. I mean, that little set right there is worth $75 if it's restored properly. But, you know, that was a pretty good haul. Oh, and I got these. These are trivets as well. So, this one is for a really big casserole dish. So this one is kind of too small for it. I feel like Goldilocks of Pyrex. And this trivet, nah. But this trivet will be good for that little guy. So if I find any more of these, that'll fit perfectly in there. This one is the one. I'm really happy about this one today, and finding the lid for this casserole. I really hope that I can restore this. I live out of town, so when I went into town, I wasn't able to find the products that I want to use to restore the Pyrex, so I had to order it from Amazon, and it's not going to be here for a few more days. The moment we've all been waiting for, the restoration part of the Pyrex. So these are the products that I chose to restore the Pyrex from looking online and watching other people and seeing what they do, as well as years of experience of cleaning things in my own house. So you're supposed to use denture tablets that don't have mint. You know, like a senior citizen without my reading glasses, I picked up denture tablets with mint in them. So my Pyrex is going to have a nice minty, fresh smell to it. And as you're going to see here, spoiler alert, these are not the right ones for this application. So I will be trying the proper ones in another episode on some other Pyrex. But the other product that a lot of people are talking about is this Peak. This cleaner is amazing. Okay, so I got to chitty chatting. Let's see how this turned out. I don't notice anything. Nothing. Okay, that was the first one. Let me try the second one. I feel like it's lifting the paint. That's what I was afraid of. So now I'm going to try the Peak and see what happens. Well, it's definitely... Oh, it's lifting the paint. See, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I'm doing this experiment. Yeah, it's lifting the paint. No. Okay, I'm going to try Bon Ami because I don't want to take the paint off of it. Same cloth. I'm going to dampen it. Dip it in the Bon Ami, make a little paste, and Well, it's definitely cleaning it, but I've also lifted some of the paint off. That's no good. Okay, so this one was pretty dishwasher faded. So right there, when I was using the peak, it brought up some of the paint, and up here like that, that's not working. I went to work on this one with the peak polish, and it did a really good job removing all the scratches, but it also did remove some of the paint, which is what I was afraid of. So now I'm going to come in and do a polish with coconut oil. That's what a lot of people say to do. And now this doesn't stay on it forever. Of course, the coconut oil will wash off of it. But if you're just wanting to display your Pyrex in your china cabinet on your shelves or out in the open, coconut oil is a great way to bring up the shine. Now this is the piece I'm most excited about. Look at all of that tarnish on it. I'm really hoping that this peak will polish up this piece. So let's get to work on it and see what happens. Well, I have to say that the peak is definitely the winner so far. Underneath this tarnish on this Pyrex piece, there's still a glossy finish. So I feel pretty confident that this next product I'm going to try, which is Oxiclean, I use this all the time for all my fabrics and other Pyrex that I have in my house. So let's pop this dish into the sink, less elbow grease and more shine, and see what happens. Within 30 seconds, it has removed all of the tarnish. Now I'm being careful to not soak it too long because I don't know what will happen, but a quick little soak and look at how clean that came out. I mean, it's amazing. It's brand new. It's completely restored. Now there are a few little nicks on it, and I'm going to go in with the peak now and see if I can remove those nicks. Ah, voila. Look at that. Back to its original state. This is another piece made in the 1950s, and now she's beautiful and brand new. And there's that faded piece. I think I'm going to put another layer of coconut oil on that one just to see if I can get it a little bit shinier. So we'll just get some more coconut oil on it, and there you go. Now this piece is butterfly gold, and if you can believe it or not, I picked it up for 35 cents at the Goodwill. It's in pretty good shape. It is a little bit dishwasher faded. There are a few nicks and scuffs and chips and things, but mostly it's in amazing shape. So I'm going to go in with the peak and I'm going to polish it up and see if I can restore this one too. Now it says on the package, or maybe I saw it online, you're not supposed to use the peak on the decals because it'll remove them, but spoiler alert, when we move forward in the film, you'll see me use it on the decals. But in this case, I was very careful to not use it on the decals, and I did the peak on it, got it polished up. Now we've got a coating of the coconut oil on it, and look at that. She's brand new and she's real pretty. Butterfly gold. Love it. This one is the Amish print, and I was mostly intrigued by the lid because that is in really rough shape, and I like a good restoration project. The dish itself, it's beaten up a little bit, but I feel confident that I can make it shiny and pretty and restore it as best to its natural state as possible. So into the Oxiclean they go for a little soak. I check them within 30 seconds to see if the paint is still okay on them, because I was not sure how the dishes were going to respond to the Oxiclean, but it looks like it's doing quite good. So rinsing it off and getting it over to the cloth. Now I'm going to go to work on these baked on bits and scratches and scuffs. I wasn't sure what the marking was on this dish, so the peak just didn't even touch that mark. It managed to shine up the other pieces on it, but now I'm going to come in with the Bon Ami, and I'm going to try the Bon Ami on these baked on bits and whatever the dark spots are. I was so confident with this piece and thought that just soaking it in the Oxiclean was going to remove the fade. Clearly, I have no idea about Pyrex and what happens to it and what people do to it, but just soaking it in the Oxiclean did not work. So now I'm going to go in with the Bon Ami and see if I can remove this dishwasher fade, fog, and the scratches. I'm just really not sure what's on this glass. So that didn't work. So now I'm going in with the peak and I'm trying to remove it with the peak. That didn't work. I'm going in now with the Mrs. Meyer's cream cleanser. The cream cleanser is kind of like a liquid version of Bon Ami. Bon Ami just has a little more grit to it. Another soak, and I feel like I haven't even touched it. I feel like it hasn't even just put a dent in it. So I am going to try something else, come back on another episode, and we'll see if that works. But here is the piece that I was talking about earlier, not using the peak on decals. Well, in this case, the peak turned out to be a really good choice for restoring this piece. So I did get this piece on eBay. I ended up getting it for free because the way it was posted online was showing the underside with the good side, which is kind of cheating. But anyways, the seller was really cool, gave it to me for free, and here I am restoring it. So now I'm going in with the Mrs. Meyer cream cleanser, and that doesn't seem to work. Bon Ami seems to be the best for scratches and the dishwasher fade. So now I'm going in here with the Bon Ami and some good old-fashioned elbow grease. Yes, it's the next morning. I'm in my house coat. What do you do in the morning? I restore Pyrex at 5 o'clock in the morning after it's been soaking all night. But look at that. It looks amazing. So now I'm going to go in again with the peak and just give it one last shine up and see if I can get her to just look like she did right when she came from the factory. And look at that. Bon Ami and some peak, and she's as good as new. Now this one's gonna make me work really hard for my money. This one is my favorite piece because it is in such a rough state, and I love a good challenge. So again, feeling really confident that the Oxiclean is going to be the one to rescue this. And there's that lid that I bought separately to go with the dish. And here's that cute little casserole holder. So altogether, these 3 pieces cost me $8.50. And if I can get that casserole dish to look beautiful, it's worth like $60 to $70 online. So it's looking like the Oxiclean isn't even touching this. That's kind of disappointing. I think I'm just going to soak it all the way for a while. Just drop that whole dish in there and see if a long soak on it is going to remove the fade. Now the scratches will come out with the Bon Ami or the peak or the cream cleanser. So I let it soak for 2 hours and it really does not look any different. Ugh, this is looking disappointing. So going in first with the Bon Ami, because what I learned before is this is the one that removes the scratches and the Big Dawn gook. Now the dishes get this way because people put them in their dishwasher, and dishwashers get so stinking hot on the drying cycle. I just, dishwashers, never liked them, never used them. I knew back in the day that it's bad for your dishes. I mean, sure, it's convenient if you have a big family and you have to do lots of dishes. Trust me, I know my family, 8 people. I was the dishwasher in my house. So yeah, but the Bon Ami has taken out the scratches, and look at that. The Peak has done a pretty good job too, but underneath the fade, there's just too much discoloration. So I have gone through with coconut oil and polished her up, and that's what she looks like. Not completely perfect, but it was a fun little project to try this out and see how it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Restoring Pyrex with me. Here's the pieces again that I worked on today, and they're all shiny and new. And they're gonna go to new homes. I already have places picked out for them as gifts. So if you've enjoyed today's episode on In My Elements, Rescuing Pyrex, Chef's Kiss, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up and share this out. Leave me a comment. And if you know things about Pyrex and restoring it, please share it in the comments below. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.